Wine Tasting Event. In Pub Wine Tasting Event Pack. Facilitator Guide. How to use this guide. This guide has been put together for you to host a wine, or wine and cheese event at your venue. The Facilitator Guide has all the information and trainer tips for you to host your event. You need to decide on which wines you would like to sample, and how many of each. If you are also doing a cheese pairing with the wine, there are some examples of cheeses and their pairings to help you. You can of course use different wines and different cheeses, and just use the templates in the pub pack for your guests to write their answers down. In this guide there is also a 20-question multiple choice quiz. The answers are in the facilitator pack in bold, and you have blank question sheets in the pub pack. If you would like any additional support prior to hosting your event, contact your regional L&D partner. Trainer notes. Remember, you only need to print from the pub guide the number of pages you require. Welcome. The history of wine is a fascinating journey intertwined with the development of agriculture, cuisine, civilization, and humanity itself. It dates back to around 4500 BC in Greece, 6000 BC in Georgia, and evidence dating back to Sicily in 4000 BC. It is often paired with food and notably cheese. Today we are going to look at 3 popular red grapes and 3 popular white grapes and their characteristics. Climate plays an important part in the development, flavor and complexity of wine. Grapes grown in different regions / countries have the ability to develop different flavors and aromas. The other major influence of the flavor of a wine is how it is stored and aged. Merlot, Malbec, Shiraz / Syrah. When tasting wines, you should always start with sparkling and then work down the grape color, so white, rose and then red. I would do a max of 8 tastings in an evening. You can do this in any combination you like dependent upon the range you stock. After swirling the wine, try sucking a little air through your lips, preferably for a few seconds. This allows the air to get into the wine to release its flavors. Do a demonstration. Look at the color and clarity of the wine. Smell the wine too. Take in the aroma. Taste the wine in small sips. Roll the wine across your taste buds by lightly swishing it around your mouth. Hold the wine in your mouth for 5-10 seconds before swallowing to really absorb the flavor. 1 2 3 4 5 6. How to taste wine. Chardonnay, Pinot Grigio / Gris, Sauvignon Blanc. Trainer notes. Do a demo of each step to show how to taste the wine samples. Tasting notes. Other aroma faults: palate character overall. Coffee, smoky, black pepper, tar, earthy, leather, mushroom, cheese, petrol, wet cardboard, sherry aromas, vinegar, sticking plaster, barnyard, bad egg, cabbage, gas, rot, silky, velvety, chalky, dusty, mouth coating, soupy, creamy, oily, prickly, lively, delicate, elegant, fruit forward, big /bold, austere, intense, intriguing, powerful, balanced, fruit forward, complex, well structured, harmonious, disjointed, ready to drink, can further age, past prime, fruity, red, fruity, white, floral, herbal and vegetal oak, blackberry, black currant, blueberry, plum, red currant, raspberry, strawberry, cherry, black / red, prune, dried, lemon, lime, grapefruit, apple, pear, apricot, peach, melon, pineapple, grapey, rose, violet, iris, jasmine, orange blossom, chamomile, honeysuckle, lily, blossom, menthol / mint, eucalyptus, licorice, fennel, dill, rosemary, thyme, grass, capsicum, vanilla, cloves, nutmeg, cinnamon, coconut, toast, cedar, butterscotch, ginger, trainer notes. Here are some of the descriptive words used when wine tasting. 101. Sparkling wine. 101 101. 123. Wine. Origin. Color. Aroma. Taste. Score. Wine. Origin. Color. Aroma. Taste. Score. Wine. Origin. Color. Aroma. Taste. Score. Trainer notes. Taste the wine and record the characteristics. What was its color? What could you smell? What could you taste? Score it as your preference out of 10. Champagne. Origin. Champagne is a sparkling wine that exclusively hails from the Champagne region of France. Grapes. It is crafted primarily from 3 grape varieties, Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, and Pinot Meunier. Occasionally, other grapes, like Arbonne, Petit Meslier, and Pinot Gris, are also used. Production process. The grapes are harvested, pressed, and fermented to create a still wine. After blending, it undergoes a secondary fermentation in the bottle, resulting in those iconic bubbles. Vintage champagne is produced only in exceptional years, while non-vintage blends are more common. Flavor profile. Champagne offers a wide range of flavors, from crisp and citrusy to rich and toasty. It's associated with celebrations and luxury. Sparkling wine. Prosecco. Origin. Prosecco comes from Italy, specifically the Veneto and Friuli-Venezia Giulia regions. Grapes. The primary grape used is Glera, although other local varieties may be blended in small amounts. Production process. Prosecco undergoes a secondary fermentation in stainless steel tanks, known as the Charmat method. This results in lighter, fruitier bubbles compared to champagne. Flavor profile. Prosecco is often fruity, floral, and refreshing. It's perfect for casual gatherings and everyday enjoyment. Sparkling wine, general category. Definition. Sparkling wine is an effervescent wine with significant levels of carbon dioxide. Variety. It encompasses a wide range of styles and origins, including champagne and prosecco. Global production. Besides France and Italy, other countries produce excellent sparkling wines, such as Cava from Spain and Sekt from Germany. Occasions. Sparkling wines are versatile and can be enjoyed at celebrations, brunches, or simply as an aperitif. Remember, while all three sparkle, their unique origins, grape varieties, and production methods create distinct experiences. So, whether you're celebrating a special moment or savoring a casual evening, there's a bubbly option for every occasion. Trainer notes. Explain the difference between champagne, prosecco and sparkling wine. Cheese pairings for sparkling wines. Sparkling wines like champagne are festive and fun. They work best with fresher, creamier cheeses. Prosecco pairs well with fresh burrata, where the clean milkiness of the cheese complements the bubbles. Sweeter Italian bubbly, like Moscato d'Asti, can handle bolder flavors like Gorgonzola. Cava pairs with firmer sheep's milk cheeses, while aged Cava surprises with Comte. Dry, non-vintage champagnes love very creamy cheeses like Triple Creme, Brie, or Camembert. Rose champagnes work well with Gruyère or Chèvre, and demi-sec champagnes harmonize with Roquefort and other milder blue cheeses. Pairs with burrata, Gorgonzola, Comte, Brie, Camembert, Roquefort. Trainer notes. After sampling the wine and scoring it, then sample some of the cheese and then resample the wine and see if you can notice any difference in the flavor. Has the cheese brought and more complexity to the taste of the same wine? White wine. White wine is crafted from white grapes, such as Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc, or Riesling. These grapes have light-colored pulp and are rich in flavonoids, which contribute to the wine's color. After harvest, white grapes are pressed directly, separating the juice, or must, from the grape skins. There is minimal skin contact, resulting in the relatively light color of white wines. The juice from white grapes ferments without prolonged skin contact. The seeds and grape skins are discarded before fermentation. Popular white grape varieties are Chardonnay, Chenin Blanc, Riesling, Sauvignon Blanc, Semillon, Viognier, Gewürztraminer, Pinot Grigio, Muscat. Trainer notes. Typical white wine characteristics. You can choose which grape varieties you wish to sample from your range. Listed are the most popular grape varieties available. 101. White wine. 101 101. 123. Wine. Origin. Color. Aroma. Taste. Score. Wine. Origin. Color. Aroma. Taste. Score. Wine. Origin. Color. Aroma. Taste. Score. Trainer notes. Taste the wine and record the characteristics. What was its color? What could you smell? What could you taste? Score it as your preference out of 10. White wine. Chardonnay. Flavor profile. Chardonnay is full-bodied, rich, and creamy. When you taste Chardonnay, you'll often notice apple flavors up front on the palate. Additionally, it might include hints of pineapple, butter, or lemon, depending on the grapes. Cultivated soil. Taste profile. Some Chardonnays are oak-aged, resulting in a buttery texture. The process of malolactic fermentation during oak aging contributes to this creamy quality. In Burgundy, France, Chardonnays are often oaked for a richer outcome, while in Chablis, also in France, winemakers avoid oak aging, resulting in higher acidity and more minerality. Global variations. Chardonnay grows all over the world. French Chardonnays offer diverse styles, while California produces Chardonnays with ripe tropical fruit flavors. Australia, too, is known for its aromatic Chardonnays. Sauvignon Blanc. Flavor profile. Sauvignon Blanc is lighter, crisper, and often herbaceous. When you taste Sauvignon Blanc, think of fruit zest rather than the flesh. It can have a green pepper flavor, thanks to compounds called methoxypyrazines. Taste profile. Sauvignon Blanc is rarely oak-aged. Winemakers aim to preserve its green zestiness. However, some Bordeaux winemakers blend it with Semillon to add body and oak it slightly. Global growth. Sauvignon Blanc grows in Europe, North America, Africa, and New Zealand. It's a wine that demands attention to its subtle flavors. Pinot Grigio/Gris. Flavor profile. White peach, a delicate sweetness, reminiscent of ripe peaches, lemon zest. Juicy melon, a subtle nuttiness and mineral undertones from the crushed gravel soil. Taste profile. Dryness levels. Pinot Grigio can be both dry and sweet, especially when late harvested or affected by noble rot. Body, generally medium light, with no tannins. Acidity, moderately high acidity, contributing to its refreshing character. Alcohol content, typically falls in the range of 11.5% to 13.5% ABV. Global growth. Pinot Grigio, also known as Pinot Gris, has seen remarkable growth and adaptation across the globe. Originally from France's Burgundy region, Pinot Gris is now cultivated worldwide, adapting to various climates and terroirs. Italy, with its popular Pinot Grigio, stands as the largest producer. White wine. Riesling. Flavor profile. Riesling offers a captivating array of aromas and flavors influenced by its growing environment. Expect notes of nectarine, apricot, honeycrisp apple, and pear. Citrus, zesty lemon, lime, and orange peel. Mineral. Some Rieslings exhibit a distinct minerality. Petrol. Kerosene. With age, Rieslings develop a unique petrol-like aroma. Viognier. Flavor profile. On the nose, Viognier is a very aromatic wine with rich aromas of tangerine, mango, honeysuckle, rose, and peach. Oaked versions will also have subtle vanilla and smoke aromas. Taste profile. On the palate, Viognier is quite viscous and full-bodied. If you enjoy full-bodied Chardonnay, you will probably appreciate Viognier. Despite its sweet-smelling aromas, Viognier is typically dry. Global growth. Viognier is somewhat common and grows in various regions. France, 21,800 acres, northern Rhône, primarily in Condria. Italy, 4,500 acres. USA, 3,600 acres, especially in California. Chile, 2,070 acres. South Africa, 2,030 acres. Argentina, 1,910 acres. Australia, 1,860 acres. Taste profile. Sweet or dry Riesling? Dry Riesling. Alsace Riesling, France, and Trocken. German Riesling. Washington State Riesling labeled dry. Most New York Riesling, and Australian Riesling from Clare and Eden valleys. Sweet Riesling. German Prädikat Riesling, including Kabinett, Spattels, etc. Value-driven Rieslings labeled sweet or Feinherb. Global variations. Riesling's birthplace lies along the Rhine River in Germany and Alsace. The grape is now widely grown in Clare and Eden Valley in Australia. Cheese pairings for white wines. Pinot Grigio / Gris pairs with fresh mozzarella, ricotta, fresh feta, Edam. Sauvignon Blanc pairs with goat cheese, chèvre, feta. Pecorino, chèvre huile. Chardonnay pairs with brie, camembert, gouda. Swiss Riesling pairs with blue cheese, gouda. Havarti, Muenster. Viognier pairs with Gruyère, Comte, Gorgonzola, and triple cream brie. Why? Pinot Grigio is light and quaffable. Creaminess is its natural partner, so fresh mozzarella or ricotta are excellent choices. Avoid overpowering it with strong cheeses like cheddar. Why? Sauvignon Blanc's acidity balances the sharpness in these cheeses. Herb flavored soft cheeses also match well with this wine. Why? Chardonnay's buttery notes complement creamy cheeses. Brie and Camembert are classic choices, while Gouda and Swiss add depth to the pairing. Why? Riesling's sweetness balances the saltiness of blue cheese. Gouda, Havarti, and Muenster also play well with its fruity notes. Why? Creamier cheeses pair well with Viognier's sweetness and stone fruit characteristics. The wine's acidity balances the cheese's richness. Rose wines. The majority of rose wines are made from a red grape varietal. The varietals most often used in making a rose wine include Pinot Noir, Syrah, Grenache, Merlot, Malbec, Cabernet Sauvignon, Tempranillo, Sangiovese, and Zinfandel. Provence Rose. Flavor profile. Are light and bright with citrus and tart fruit flavors. It has a distinct character that sets it apart from other roses on the market. It tends to be crisper and drier, resembling white wine more than typical rose. Grapes. The main grape varieties used in the production of Provence rose are Cinsault, Grenache, Mourvedre, Syrah, and Cabernet Sauvignon, with the Grenache being responsible for the fruity flavor and the Syrah grape contributes to the wine's color and flavor, whilst the Cinsault and Mourvedre grapes add a touch of spice. White Zinfandel rose. Flavor profile. White Zinfandel, often abbreviated as White Zin, is an off-dry to sweet, pink colored rose wine. Grapes. White Zinfandel is made from the Zinfandel wine grape, which would otherwise produce a bold and spicy red wine. As such, it is not a grape variety, but a method of processing Zinfandel grapes. This is a sweeter wine in comparison to a Provence rose. 101. Rose wine. 101 101. 123. Wine. Origin. Color. Aroma. Taste. Score. Wine. Origin. Color. Aroma. Taste. Score. Wine. Origin. Color. Aroma. Taste. Score. Trainer notes. Taste the wine and record the characteristics. What was its color? What could you smell? What could you taste? Score it as your preference out of 10. Cheese pairings for rose wines. Provence rose. Fresh and tangy goat cheese. The bright acidity of Provence rose pairs wonderfully with tangy goat cheese. Try a fresh Chèvre or Fromage Blanc, young Gouda or Havarti. These semi-soft cheeses offer a delightful interplay of nutty and sweet notes. Their creamy texture complements the wine. Swiss and milder cheddar varieties. Swiss cheese or a milder cheddar can be a great match. Their subtle flavors won't overpower the delicate rose. White Zinfandel rose. Fresh and tangy goat cheese. White Zinfandel's fruit-forward character pairs wonderfully with tangy goat cheese, young Gouda or Havarti. These cheeses offer a delightful interplay of nutty and sweet notes. Swiss and milder cheddar varieties. White Zinfandel enhances their subtle flavors. Trainer notes. Taste the wine and record the characteristics. What was its color? What could you smell? What could you taste? Score it as your preference out of 10. Red wines. Red wine is made from red or purple grapes, like Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, or Pinot Noir. These grapes contain anthocyanins in their skins, responsible for the wine's red or purple hue. Crushed red grapes are transferred to vats with their skins, seeds, and stems. The grape skins lend the wine its pigment and many of the distinctive health compounds found in red wine. The juice ferments with the grape skins and seeds, resulting in the darker color and complex flavors characteristic of red wine. you only get something called tannins in red wine. Tannins are, essentially, a wine's pucker power. It is generally more dominant in younger red wines that haven't had the time to soften up with age. A wine with high tannins can be described as bitter and astringent. Tannins are derived from the skins, stems, and seeds of the grapes used to produce the wine. You will feel a kind of fury effect on the inside of your mouth. Popular red grape varieties are Shiraz, Malbec, Merlot, Cabernet Sauvignon, Rioja, Pinot Noir, Sangiovese, Zinfandel, Tempranillo. Trainer notes. Typical white wine characteristics. You can choose which grape varieties you wish to sample from your range. Listed are the most popular available. 101. Red wine. 101 101. 123. Wine. Origin. Color. Aroma. Taste. Score. Wine. Origin. Color. Aroma. Taste. Score. Wine. Origin. Color. Aroma. Taste. Score. Trainer notes. Taste the wine and record the characteristics. What was its color? What could you smell? What could you taste? Score it as your preference out of 10. Red wines. Merlot. Body. Merlot is considered a medium-bodied red wine. Tannins. It has less intense tannins compared to Malbec. Flavor profile. Merlot exhibits flavors of dark, juicy fruits, along with notes of tobacco and vanilla. Origin. Merlot grapes are commonly grown in France. Shiraz, Syrah. Grape variety. The same grape variety is called Syrah in France and Shiraz in Australia. Body. Shiraz is bold and rich, similar to Malbec. Tannins. Like Malbec and Merlot, Shiraz has medium to high tannins, indicating both bitterness and complexity. Alcohol content. Some New World Shiraz, such as Australian Shiraz, can contain up to 16% alcohol, making it quite strong for a red wine. Flavor profile. Shiraz is more complex, with a smoky, pepper-like finish on the palate. Origin. Shiraz originates from the Rhône Valley in France. Malbec. Body. Malbec is a full-bodied and well-structured red wine. Tannins. It has strong tannins and a good natural acidity. Flavor profile. Malbec is synonymous with flavors of ripe fruit, black cherries, and more complex notes of vanilla, chocolate, and tobacco. Finish. Unlike Shiraz, Malbec does not have a strong finish, it lacks the smoky impression left by Shiraz. Origin. Originally from Cahors, France, and now grown all around the world, especially in Argentina. Alcohol level. Malbec tends to have a slightly higher alcohol level than Shiraz, but this can vary. Red wines. Pinot Noir. Primary flavors. Ripe cherry and raspberry. Intriguing undertones of forest floor, tea leaves, and sometimes even clove. Taste profile. Light to medium bodied. Lower tannins and high acidity. Silky and elegant mouthfeel. Rioja. Primary flavors: black currant, anise, tobacco leaf, plum. Sauce, and pencil lead. Taste profile: savory and age-worthy. High tannins and vibrant acidity. Styles: traditional, fragrant, silky, and delicate from long cask aging. Modern, overtly international. Influenced by barrel maturation. Cabernet Sauvignon. Primary flavors: black cherry, black currant, cedar, and baking spices. Taste profile: dry, full-bodied, and medium-high tannins. Moderate to high acidity. Alcohol content: 13.5–15% ABV. Styles: traditional, fragrant, silky, and delicate. Modern, varies from traditional to overtly international. Cheese pairings for red wines: Merlot pairs with Gouda, Gorgonzola, Brie, Cheddar. Malbec pairs with Manchego, aged Gouda, blue cheese. Shiraz pairs with aged Cheddar. Stilton, Parmesan. Cabernet Sauvignon pairs with aged Cheddar. Gruyere, Pecorino Romano. Why? Merlot's mellow and deep flavor harmonizes with creamy cheeses. Gouda, Gorgonzola, Brie, and Cheddar are fantastic companions. Why? Malbec's robustness calls for more complex cheeses. Aged Gouda and blue cheese stand up to its bold character, while Manchego complements its depth. Why? Shiraz's rich, spicy profile loves aged Cheddar, Stilton, and Parmesan. These cheeses enhance its boldness. Why? Cabernet Sauvignon's tannins match well with aged Cheddar. Gruyere and Pecorino Romano add complexity to the experience. Pinot Noir pairs with Brie, Camembert, Gruyere, goat cheese. Tempranillo pairs with Manchego, Iberico, Marne. Sangiovese pairs with Pecorino, Parmigiano Reggiano. Taleggio. Why? Pinot Noir's versatility allows it to shine with both creamy cheeses, Brie, Camembert, and nutty, semi-hard cheeses. Gruyere, goat cheese. 1. Why? Tempranillo, a Spanish gem, dances with Manchego, Iberico, and Marne. Their earthy, nutty flavors complement each other. Why? Sangiovese loves Italian cheeses. Pecorino, Parmigiano, Reggiano, and Taleggio create a symphony of taste. #6. Why is the glass used for wine bottles often tinted? A. So you can't see what you're buying. B. To stop the alcohol evaporating. C. To protect the wine from light. #7. What language does the word alcohol derive from? A. Arabic. B. Greek. C. Latin. #8. Which celebrity couple produced an award-winning rose wine? A. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. B. Victoria and David Beckham. C. Elton John and David Furnish. #9. What percentage of your wine is water? A. 85%. B. 50%. C. 35%. #10. What does the term noble rot refer to? A. The wine served to nobles during the French Revolution. B. A fungus that helps to produce a sweet wine. C. The Sex Pistols' nickname for their manager. #1. What is the average number of grapes needed to produce a bottle of wine? A. 600. B. 1000. C. 1600. #2. Which group sang about Champagne supernova? A. Genesis. B. Blur. C. Oasis. #3. What is novenophobia? A. Fear of wine. B. Fear of running out of wine. C. Fear of spilling your wine. #4. Which famous Italian singer belongs to a Tuscan wine making family? A. Andrea Bocelli. B. Carlo Ancelotti. C. Antonio Carluccio. #5. The shape of modern champagne glasses is said to derive from the molds of whose breasts? A. Dolly Parton. B. Marie Antoinette. C. Marilyn Monroe. Wine quiz answers. #16. In order to buy the expensive wine Romanée Conti, you have to A. Mortgage your house. B. Sign up to a waiting list. C. Buy 11 other wines at the same time. #17. What did Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman drink together in the movie Casablanca? A. Mumm champagne. B. Bollinger champagne. C. Moet Chandon champagne. #18. If you choose to drink Chablis with Berth Bourguignon, wine buffs will think you are A. A gourmet. B. A pleb. C. A connoisseur. #19. A Nebuchadnezzar holds how many standard bottles of wine? A. 5. B. 10. C. 20. #20. Who painted the picture Red Vines in Arles? A. Vincent van Gogh. B. Claude Monet. C. Banksy. #11. How many guests saw Jesus change water into wine at the wedding feast of Cana? A. 58. B. 132. C. 176. #12. What does mercaptan refer to? A. The tree that wine corks are made from. B. A vessel for storing wine. C. An unpleasant smell in wine. #13. In the film Dr. No, what does James Bond reply when the doctor says that's a Dom Perignon 55, it would be a pity to break it? A. I prefer a martini shaken not stirred myself. B. I prefer 53 myself. C. I prefer a pint of bitter myself. #14. In ancient Rome, what was often added to wine? A. Bull's blood. B. Dried oregano. C. Marble dust. #15. Where does the color of wine come from? A. The grape skin. B. The grape pips. C. The grape flesh. Wine quiz answers. Example posters to advertise your event. Trainer notes. Don't forget you can use Go Create on pp.net to help with advertising point of sale. Posting your event on social media will give it more traction and gain greater interest.